All right, anybody who tweets, emails, or texts is probably familiar with phrases like OMG or LOL,
Really?
unless you're Bob. But a web safety group is warning parents to familiarize themselves with some other internet slang to make sure that their kids aren't in harm's way while they're online. For example, a new study found that only 8% of moms and dads know what LMIRL means. Bob, do you know what that means?
Yeah, let's meet in the real life.
That's meet in real life, which is a phrase commonly used by predators who encourage strangers to meet up with them. How did you know that, Bob?
He is a predator.
Look, man, I stay up with this stuff. Are you kidding me?
Can I tell you, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Set him up.
I did. I set him up. But I did it right there on the fly, which means must be the 2-year anniversary.
Means
We're
you're
getting used to this.
awesome.
Okay, let me ask the parents in the group. Your son is a little young to be online and on email, right, Kimberly?
Right.
Okay. But yours are not. And how involved do you think as a parent you should be and actually can you be?
Okay, so I think you should be completely involved. I think you should have your kids' passwords to Facebook, Twitter, all of them, Reddit, all of them. But you don't. I mean, be realistic.
Right.
Once you have that, they move on to the next one, whatever the next.
And you don't even know what that is.
It just goes on and on. Now they're Instagram. That's their latest. Let's meet in real life concerning in YOLO. You only live once, and when you put those two together, let's meet in real life, and you only live once. You got to be very, very careful. I learn a lot from my son. He uses these things all the time, like GTG, got to go. I don't know IDK.
I don't know any of these.
There
I
was
know
another
LOL.
one.
You want to hear one?
Oh, you will.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear one? PTBMFTSOTW. That's prepare to be mocked for this segment on the web.
Aha.
No, actually, I find this whole idea a bit disturbing because, as you know, I counsel teens on the web as Dr. Smooth Hands, and I just tell them not to do drugs.
18 and above.
Yes, but I tell them not to do drugs and things like that. But people always think, why do you have to do this? Because I like to give.
Well,
Well, that's very nice of you.
Yes.
In my kid's situation, they send lots of pictures around.
Yes.
That needs to be straightened out. So thank you, Kim. There's pictures, and I look at those pretty carefully. Matter of fact, some I look at for a long time.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait a minute. Just so I can get it, I make the point. You know what I mean?
So sick.
You have to make the point.
What do you mean you look at it for a long time?
I mean, I want to explain to them that you can't do this.
These are certain things that you shouldn't be doing. Here, let me show you some more.
Right.
okay, let me go to Kimberly, the responsible adult in the room.
I mean, this is, yeah.
So here are some rules. Let me just see if you agree with these.
Okay,
These
go
are
ahead.
some rules that we got from NetSpeak. So you're supposed to supervise the use of your child's internet-enabled activities. Okay.
Yes.
You know what they're doing and what their friends are doing. You
Yes.
should discourage webcam use. Supervise the post and check on your child's privacy settings. Somebody quoted in the article that was in the Daily Mail said that they didn't want to infringe on their 6-year-old's privacy rights, and that's why they didn't.
Ugh.
Why
That
is
is
a 6-year-old
so
online anyway?
ridiculous. Honestly, see, that's a problem right there. And no, either that child's going to grow up to have a problem. How do you say a 6-year-old should have privacy rights? They're just forming. They're like little Jell-O that has to be molded and shaped and, taught.
How many of those things did you do? How many of those things did you do? There was the list of suggestions.
Probably all of them.
I'm guilty of not doing enough of them.
But I have to say,
I have
though,
another internet slang.
Okay.
SHAVOYH, short host and vodka outside your house.
Is that you?
Yes.
I
That's
thought it
you.
was WAC.
I thought you were
Get the
inviting
cigarette.
Dana for a drink
I
later.
did too.
No,
I was kind of surprised I was getting this offer on air. I mean,
No, but this is serious. I mean, there's a lot of serious stuff that goes down on the internet.
yeah, Bob, you're taking it so serious.
Yeah, Bob, you
I
really
do.
are. Yeah.
I take it seriously. I do.
Anyway, you can
LOL.
go.
No, okay, a serious point.
Okay.
There are kids that aren't outside anymore, so they reduce their risk for accidents, that they're probably safer inside, but then there's these things that happen on the computer. Parents have to be observant of that, but you don't want to go crazy and tell everybody there's evil predators everywhere.
No, and also, actually, I think parents today have better tools to keep track of their kids than my parents had.
Well, why should, you can't.
Do you let your dog use the web?
But you know what?
He doesn't have thumbs.
You should have cameras. First of all, yes, monitor the webcam because they're teenagers, people that are doing things with the webcam, with these strangers and transmitting images of themselves. Very bad stuff going on. And I think you should have cameras in your house when you have a child.
I know we got to go, but
Look what happened with that nanny,
one
with
suggestion
the
to all the
mom
parents
that
out
was
there.
beaten by that
Kids
guy.
don't really realize this right now. We're in an age where everything that hits digitally is an imprint for the rest of
Yeah,
their lives. You
so
have to
true.
let them know that the pictures that they're doing that look like fun in whatever or out of whatever will stick with them forever, and they're young and they're impressionable. But they
Also,
have to know they can't be
put a
doing it.
marker on their car, which I do with both my kids. They don't know where it is, and I can follow them wherever they go.
Yeah, but you told them, and then now they know.
But they're
No,
a
they
little
can't
older
find
now.
it.
If you're a parent and you're concerned, you want to learn more, you can go to noslang.com. It's got 25 internet slang terms that all parents should know, and they're not as good as the ones that Greg brought to us, which we really.
But no, I'm saying internet slang is not the danger, is what I'm saying.
I know. So
It's lack of
it's
attention.
not the weapon. It's,
Okay, we gotta go.
I get it.
Gotta
That's
go.
another
Gotta go.
segment.